good talk right there, Jake. Well, I think I've already alluded to today already this evening. In today's Times record, it was reported that Frank Glidewell had prepared a draft House resolution proposing an amendment to the U.S. Constitution that would allow voters nationwide to cast a ballot indicating their approval or disapproval of the U.S. House and Senate. If I'm reading this right, the votes will be cast during the regular elections for the U.S. House and Senate. If 75% of the voters across the nation disapprove of the House, all incumbents who have served at least 6 terms, including those re-elected in the current election cycle, would be ineligible to serve. The proposed amendment would also apply to the Senate, with incumbent senators who have served at least 3 terms being ineligible to serve, as 75% of the voters across the country disapprove of the proposed Senate. What is your take on this proposed amendment idea, and is this not taking control from actually the people in Arkansas, the 3rd Congressional District? Is that not taking away their ability to elect their representatives? What do you think about this amendment?
I told somebody today there's several levels of folly with that bill. I think it's interesting that bill came out today. The press release came out today. I also thought it interesting that he was not available for comment. But you know what that does is ridiculous. It continues to take power away from small states like Arkansas. And I looked at it similarly to abolishing the electoral college. All of a sudden, the big population areas get to decide who's going to be our senator, who's going to be our representative. And, you know, term limits are good and bad. None of this question's not about term limits, but it looked like that was an end around to get term limits from. You know, term limits takes out good people just like it takes out bad people. So if we get a good representative, and I'm not saying we haven't, but if we did, I'm not saying we haven't, but if you get a good representative and you just immediately slice across there and say, you know, everybody's out after 3 terms, whatever the number is, he goes home, and you lose all effectiveness there. You also begin to reward the bureaucrats and the lobbyists, because they're the ones who begin to hold power, because they're in there every day feeding the machine. So, you know, I think that the thing was ill-founded. I don't know if it's a mass movement. It's surprising that last week I heard say that he was for the Constitution as written, and this is not as the Constitution is written. So, you know, I think we leave it alone, and I think this goes away. It just surprised me that it came out on the Thursday before the election on Tuesday with a picture. So, Jim?
I want to make sure I understood your question. I believe you were asking about this proposal. Well, I mean, I read all the articles 2 or 3 times, and I agree with the experts that if you start with the beginning of the article, we're referred to as being concerned with the Constitution. That's anything being concerned with the Constitution. I mean, that proposal will turn our Constitution upside down. I mean, we wouldn't want somebody in Los Angeles or New York or any other large city deciding to throw our senators or representatives out of office. And that's essentially what it said. So, from my perspective, that's not the place to, our Constitution, that's just going so far in outer space. I mean, it's not even on the scale of being to the left, moderate, or to the right. I mean, that's just something that is just silly.
By the way, guys, when you see the red balloon come up, you don't have to stop immediately. There's sometimes it's just like, boom, we just stop right there, and it's kind of mid-flight. Y'all are doing fine. We've got plenty of time here this evening, and everything is going well. Technology continues to be a key to the future in Arkansas. Education, communication, a lot of job opportunities. More technological industries coming into Arkansas. What is your vision for Arkansas as it relates to technology, the future use of technology in the state, and how will the state be involved in possibly improving some of these technology issues?
Opinion about improving technology in our state?
Yes.
I think that Fort Smith is in a great position to improve technology center there, a nursing school. We have 2 large regional medical centers. Arkansas and Fort Smith is no different as far as having a shortage of doctors and nurses, but I can tell you that being surrounded by registered nurses and nurse practitioners, that I think we're going to have to look more at taking more advantage of their expertise. Well, that's a technology, in my opinion, that is very much unused, and we're going to have to start making more use of it in an appropriate manner. And I don't mean to fight any positions, I don't want to take over what they do. I want the nurses to be able to fill in the gaps when the doctors aren't available. And so I believe that we should continue to work with the University of Arkansas Fort Smith to prove the technology and listen to the manufacturers and business leaders about what their needs are. And we've done it in the past, we can continue to do that. We continue to bring jobs into our area because of training. If you don't have training, then how are you going to build the high-tech jobs? And high-tech jobs, everyone wants because they're clean industry. And yes, we need more of it. We need our chamber, our city, our state, and local businesses, all, and universities, City of Arkansas, Fort Smith, all pulling together. And I'm seeing more and more of that all the time. Just think we just need to continue to expand on that. Thank you.
Okay. Technology to me plays a huge role in the future, and it's also something that I see as a competitive advantage for me over opponents. I've grown up with technology. Our company, we bought iPads, which there's one right here, for our foremen out on the jobs. We take advantage of the best technology out there, and that's the world we live in. In Little Rock, there's a bunch of guys down there that don't have any idea about technology. And so what you end up with is people making laws and decide on how to spend money that have no expertise and no acumen on what's going on. When I was down there before, when I got elected in 98, 99 was the first session, I think it was the first session they gave laptops to everybody. The 2 guys in front of me did 2 things with their laptops. One of them kept it closed, the other one played solitaire. While we were discussing bills, these were 75-year-old men. And so it's important that we take people to look, we send people to Little Rock that understand how important communication and technology is going to be in the future. It also is something that builds on itself to create jobs. It's no different than creating a business-friendly atmosphere. We've got to do more, and once again, it's hard to articulate that in 30 seconds per minute. We've got to do more to encourage technology companies to do here, to be here, and to do more here. People like Google that are looking for places to locate. Jim?
Thank you. In closing, I would like to mention the importance of the tort reform plays in the development of technology. If you're going to have technology for new industries, you need to protect those industries so they know that they invest in technology, that they're going to be around. Now, they have a proven track record of having been the lead sponsor of a bill that non-passed Arkansas legislature, is now several were passed nationally and has been touted by former Governor Huckabee as being a national model. That is the one that stopped previous lawsuits if firearms manufactured, if the firearm performed like it's supposed to. Protects the manufacturers of ammunition, firearms, previous lawsuits, and local businesses. We have a lot of local sporting goods businesses here at Fort Smith, and it protects them from